5 on your health tonight. The future for mRNA vaccines is in jeopardy. HHS Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has cut hundreds of millions of dollars in funding for them. Well, a growing number of medical experts are criticizing and raising concerns about this, including Dr. Tim Johnson, who is paying us a visit once again to talk about this. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Let's talk right about this, because I think folks, you hear mRNA vaccines, they think about the pandemic, the COVID vaccines. Yeah. Explain what it is mRNA vaccines are and kind of the wide scope of what they do.
So mRNA carries the code from the gene to the cell to make proteins. Proteins, as we all learned in high school biology, are the building blocks of the body. If you don't have mRNA, you don't have proteins, you don't have bodies, you're dead. I mean, they're that critical every day, every second of life in every cell in our body.
Let's talk about these cuts, right? Why do you believe these funding cuts for mRNA vaccines are so detrimental? We're talking, what, $500 million
Yes.
in funding cuts?
And cuts in other mRNA research. So the reason they were so great for vaccines is they were simple in structure. And once you know the structure of the virus, you put it on the mRNA,
Yep.
carries it into the cell, stimulates the cell to make antibodies. You can do that in months rather than years for traditional vaccines. That's why they had warp speed, got a vaccine for COVID so quickly, which saved literally millions of lives around the world. Now, that same technique, modifying the mRNA, can be used for all kinds of other research. One area very promising are cancer drugs. There are a lot of research efforts now for cancer drugs using mRNA. And if we cut out the research, that kind of research goes away. We'll prolong the new drugs. We may never get the new drugs. And there are many other areas where they're doing the same kind of research. It's just one of the most phenomenal ways of new discovery, not just vaccines, but many other things.
Right. We talked about this last time that you were here. At the time of RFK's confirmation to the Trump administration, we've talked about Senator Bill Cassidy. He said he would defend mRNA vaccines. Let's listen to that real quick.
HHS, we have it.
If Mr. Kennedy is confirmed, I will use my authority as chairman of the Senate Committee with oversight of HHS to rebuff any attempt to remove the public's access to life-saving vaccines without ironclad, causational, scientific evidence that can be accepted and defended before the mainstream scientific community and before Congress.
We know Senator Cassidy, also a physician. You've heard him say this before. What is your message now to that senator?
As doctor to doctor, I want to say to him, we heard what you said you would do. When you come back after Labor Day, you're head of the Senate Health Committee, a powerful position. You need to call hearings. You need to call Kennedy to account, expose him for what he's done. I heard this afternoon some organizations are calling for Kennedy's impeachment. I don't know if that's possible, but it sure is possible for Senator Cassidy to do what he said he would do.
Dr. Tim, we always appreciate you here. It's always an honor to have you here.
Thank you.
All right, Ed, over to you.